Meanwhile, Georgia is witnessing fierce demonstrations after the government suspended talks to join the European Union. Police fired tear gas and water cannon at the demonstrators on the fourth straight day of the demonstrations. Meanwhile, the country's Prime Minister has rebuffed calls for new elections. On Sunday evening, demonstrators launched fireworks at the police lines near the Georgian Parliament building in Tbilisi. Police responded by dousing the crowd with water cannons from trucks mobilized around the Rustaveli Avenue. Demonstrators rallied in Georgia's capital for a fourth straight night after gathering in Tbilisi's central Rustaveli Avenue. Georgian media reported demonstrations in at least 8 cities and towns. Demonstrators have blocked roads in country's main commercial port in the Black Sea city of Pothe. Meanwhile, in Kashore town, agitators threw eggs at the ruling party's office and tore down the party's flag. The country's Interior Ministry said over 150 people have been arrested so far. Georgian ambassadors to Bulgaria, Netherlands and Italy have now resigned their posts to join a growing chorus of voices against the government's pro-Russian stance. Over 160 Georgian diplomats have issued a joint statement denouncing the government's decision to halt EU accession talks. The trouble all started with this statement by the Georgian Prime Minister halting EU talks.
მივიღეთ გადაწყვეტილება 2028 წლის ბოლომდე დღის რიგში არ დავაყენოთ ევროკავშირთან მოლაპარაკებების გახსნის საკითხი. ასევე 2028 წლის ბოლომდე უარს ვამბობთ ყოველგვარ საბიუჯეტო გრანტზე ევროკავშირის მხრიდან. 2028 წლის ბოლო არის ის დრო, როდესაც საქართველო იქნება ეკონომიკური თვალსაზრისით სათანადოდ მომზადებული, რათა გახსნას მოლაპარაკებები 2030 წელს ევროკავშირში გასაწევრიანებლად.
The statement suspending the negotiations to join the EU marked yet another chapter in the debate over Georgia's identity. Since 2012, the Georgian dream has been in power. Georgia critics accuse the party of trying to move the country away from the EU and perhaps closer to Russia. The Georgian dream claimed victory in last month's election, but opposition MPs boycotted the new parliament, alleging fraud. And on Thursday, the European Parliament backed a resolution calling the election the latest stage in Georgia's worsening democratic crisis, while holding the ruling party fully responsible. The EU also expressed concern about reports of vote intimidation, vote buying, manipulation and even harassment of the observers. Following the demonstrations, however, the Georgian Prime Minister has now toned down his comments, stating that he is committed to the European integration of Georgia.
The response is very clear. So we have not suspended anything related to the European integration. It's just a lie. And there are the opposition leaders, there are the media outlets linked with the opposition who are just lying to these people. But nobody has suspended the European integration of Georgia. We are very much committed to the European integration.